Are you ready to see the November paper pumpkin kit? This kit is so cute. It was designed to make little gift bags, little fun treat packaging, but I'm going to show you a lot of ideas to use these materials for cards if you are more of a card maker. So, little introduction to paper pumpkin if you haven't seen anything about it before. It is a kit in the mail that comes with all the materials to make some kind of really cute craft project. A lot of times it's cards, sometimes it's little treat packages, every once in a great while it's some kind of like home decor item. I don't know if we're still doing that or not. It's been a long time since we've seen any of those, but here is what came in this month's kit. We got all of the materials to make, I didn't even count, 9 or 10 of these cute gift bags. So we have the bases, the front pieces, the bags to go inside to hold your treat or gift of whatever type you want to put inside. Comes with stamps. Now your first month you will get a block in here, and that's what I love about this kit, is that it's perfect for beginners. The holidays are coming and these make really neat gift ideas. I've given some prepaid subscriptions to people as gifts in the past. It's a fun little thing to treat them once a month for however many months you would want to surprise them. It could be 1 month, it could be 3 months, it could be 6, however many you want. So comes with the stamps, it comes with everything. In this kit we got some cute little embellishments. We got twine and some adorable little paper clips. The adhesives do come included, which is really nice. Some die cuts that I stamped using the stamps and the ink that were included. So this month Flirty Flamingo was the ink color of choice. And this is what came in it. Now you get all of this for $22 a month, which is a really good price. I know it's a really great way to start building up your stamps and your ink, and your leftover supplies always fit in a really small space. I know there's some people who don't really have a lot of space to collect new things, and this can be a nice craft project for, or nice kind of craft involvement for people who really don't have much space for it too. People with kids. You know, my daughter loves to do these. So I'm going to scoot these out of the way and show you how to put together one of these bags as they were intended to be made. Actually, I'll show you one right now and then we'll create one. So here is one of the ones with the Christmas tree on each side that I created just like it was shown in the instructions. Now, when I pull this out, here's my gift bag. I decided to put some little office supplies in here. I had some Apple Post-it notes, so I thought this would make a cute little teacher gift. But you could put treats. The photos on the instructions show popcorn inside, which is a nice, inexpensive treat if you're hosting or if you're going somewhere and want to take treats for the guests. So let's make one this time with snowmen. So we need, if we're going to do it just how it shows on the packages, on the instructions of the package, we need one of the bases, 2 snowmen, and we will need a tag and a little bit of twine and a paper clip, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So we got some tear and tape adhesive in this month's kit. This is really nice adhesive because it's really strong. It's great for treat packages, anything that's 3-dimensional. So I'm just going to tear off a little bit and place it on these 4 flaps. And this is all the adhesive we will need to put these together. So before I take the paper backing off of those to attach this together, I do like to loosen up each of these score lines so that the box will fold together nicely once I take the adhesive off. So I'll pull the paper backing off. If you want to be a little bit more cautious, you can just take off one piece at a time to make sure you don't get your fingers or anything you don't want stuck into the extra one. Fold this one on, and then I'll do the same thing down here. Now, my Take Your Pick tool I've shown you in the past is a really great way to get the paper backing off of these pieces. I just don't know how it happens, but my Take Your Pick tool is somehow lost in the collection of things on my craft table. I'm sure some of you are chuckling out there right now. Okay, so here is the little base of the treat box. Now, if you grab one of these pieces, whether it's the one that looks like presents, the one that looks like trees, or the snowman, flip it over, you're going to see a little white line that shows the outline of where this box will be placed. So now we need to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this piece. So I'm going to put a piece here at the top of that area. Then I'll put another piece down here at the bottom. Remove that paper backing. And I found I like to do this just by looking down. Now my head is back a little bit. I'm not directly over this, but just kind of lowering it onto here and looking to try and make sure it's lined up. Now I can put my hands in there, give it a good press to make sure that everything is adhered nicely. Okay. Now, depending on where you put this, you could just put one of these onto a base and then save the extras for some other projects, other things that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. If you want to, you can go ahead and put the second one on, and we can do that here. This way they're cute from both sides. These would make really cute table decorations for your holiday gatherings, especially since they are double-sided. So once you have the base of this put together, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay that face down and put this over top. Once you have these put together, then you can decide what you want to put in your, now these set up nicely, okay? What you want to put into these little treat bags, whether it's candy or some cookies or some kind of little gift. Once you have that together, you can take some of the twine that came inside, tie through the tag, and insert that into here. Now we can make the little tag that goes on the front of this. I'll show you that. There were a couple of different tags. This is one I already have lying here, so we'll go ahead and use it. We want a little bow and a paper clip. So I am just going to paper clip this onto the side. If you wanted to attach it with glue, you could. That's totally up to you. And then add a little bow. And again, I could glue this if I want, or I can just clip it under the paper clip if I want to do it that way. So I just think these are really cute. I love how this one with the tree came out, and now I'll have to decorate this one as well. I do want to show you some of the other projects I made with these. And I'll tell you now, for those of you watching live, I am going, when I post this on my website here in a few days, with the replay, I am going to include kind of a fast forward video of me creating all of these other projects I'm going to show you here in just a second. So if you're wondering how I created any of them and you want to see me actually create them, when I share it on my website here in a couple of days, you'll actually be able to watch along with that. So let's show you some of these. Now, quite a few of these are card ideas. So I'll explain a little bit about how I did each one. Now with this one, I just took that big tree die cut. I put it right on the front of a card base. It hung off the bottom a little bit, so I trimmed off the excess and then decorated with the stamps and the tags and the twine. This one, same idea. I just thought he would be cute offset a little bit, so I trimmed off his right side and his bottom and made that one that way. Now, if you want to get double the use out of these cute die cuts, what you can do is actually cut them directly down the center. So I could have cut the tree directly down the center and then used each half for a different card. So I cut the presents down the center, I created this one, and I have another half that I can use for another card. So those are a few ideas. Let's look at a few more cards. Now this one's a little bit different, and this would be really good. It is larger than a standard A2 size envelope like we usually use for our handmade cards, but I my tongue is tied at the moment. This would be great for gifts. Like if you're giving somebody a gift bag, a card like this would be perfect. You don't really need an envelope, or maybe you have some larger envelopes in your collection you could use. But so I figured some of you would wonder, well, if I'm using all of these cute die cuts for cards, well, what am I going to do with my treat box bases? And here is an idea I came up with. So basically what I did was, this had another flap, like this was down here. I just cut the right side off, and then I used the left side as the flap to hold basically the front of the card on. You can stamp on the inside however you like, decorate the outside however you like. Okay, we have a couple more cards, and then I have a fun, different little treat box and a scrapbook page I want to share with you. So let's look at these other cards. Here is one. This is called a gatefold card, and I'm going to have to finish the insides of these. As you can tell, I haven't finished them. But I created the base to fold in like this, and then I attached the snowman on one side. I opened it up. I trimmed his other half off, and then I closed it back up and attached that other half over here on this side. So that's kind of a fun idea for how to use one of those large die cuts on a little bit different style of card. Now, since these die cuts are so large, I thought they would be fun to make slimline cards. Slimline cards, if you aren't familiar, it's a larger style of card. It fits in a standard business size envelope, and you start with a base that measures 7 by 8.5 and then fold it in half. So you have 3.5 by 8.5. And I just used the stamps to decorate the background of this, offset the tree die cut, and trim the excess off, and added that tag. And I thought this turned out pretty cute. Let's look at our scrapbook page, and then yes, the treat holder. I want to show you that other little treat holder. So on the scrapbook page, I just stamped bows along the top and the bottom. I stamped little snowflakes around the outside of the tree and added that, and that was really simple. So I can add some photo mats and some pictures after Christmas. And one more project, and then we will wrap this up. So here is another little treat box. If you would like to have some treat boxes, but you don't think you would use the big ones with the bags, this is a fun little way you can use those bases. And to make this, probably the easiest way to figure that out is to watch along with that replay when I share it, where you can see exactly what I did. I will show you right here. I guess I can show you right now. So I trimmed off half of this piece, or about 1 inch. I trimmed off 1 inch from over here. Then I put adhesive on the 4 flaps like normal, folded it up, and what you will end up with is the flaps stick up higher than the box, and I just folded those down and tied a piece of twine around. So that is another idea for using these as well. So I hope that gives you some good ideas for how to use these kits. Now, I have to show you the preview of next month's kit, because when I saw this could possibly be my favorite paper pumpkin kit of all time. So here is the preview. It says lots of pun, some little preview images. There's a little stamp, I think, or some little printed pieces that say thanks a bunch coming out of the banana. But I love this. So if you want to try subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, you can try it just for 1 month, see if you like it or not. But you can go to my website, scrappingstampingandstuff.com, click on products, and then Paper Pumpkin Kits. You can find out there's 2 different ways to subscribe, depending on whether you want to pay up front or pay as the kits are shipped. And you can try out this adorable kit for December. You do have to be signed up by December 10th to get in on this kit. Or sometimes they actually sell out sooner if the kits are really popular. So you may want to sign up as soon as possible just to make sure you get in on this kit if you're interested. So thanks for watching along. Like I said, if you're watching the replay, stick around here and you can watch as I created all of my alternative projects. Thanks. Have a great day.